Hello everyone, and welcome to stream! How are we doing on this fine Wednesday? Is everyone having a good day? Everyone having a fun time? Now, I see a couple people are in chat. Hello Fire King, hello Mono. Oh my goodness, I got an ad instantly. Oh, good rage bait, good rage bait. Excellent rage bait. Well done. Hopefully my mic is working. I actually can't tell right now. I have no way of knowing. Hold on, I can actually check. I can check. Hold on. Okay, it seems to be working well. I'm writing. Ooh, what are we writing? Is it poetry or perhaps a book? We will never know unless Fire King tells us, I guess. Can't hear your mic not working. I'm gonna destroy you, Fire King. Now, today, pretty similar to what we did yesterday. I'm lagging again. Oh my goodness. Today, pretty similar to what we did yesterday, but hopefully won't take us long because I have another idea of what we can do as well. My fic. Ooh. Very cool. Sounds like fun. Now, what we're going to be doing today. Can you untime out my main account? What happened to you? Mimic V. Oh. Are you Mono? Mono, you were spamming chat. I saw it occur in real time. How long is the timeout for? You may just have to wait it out, brother. Unless the timeout's in, like, a billion years. In which case, you know, that's more of a problem. But, you know. Otherwise, you'll probably have to do your time. Okay. Now. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be continuing our romp into KAIJUNE. With... Hold on. Let me pull it up. With the next prompt being... Hold. The next prompt being... Thorns. Yes, very interesting. So, with our... Hello, Pangy. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be drawing a thorn-like monster. Now, I kind of have an idea already, but I don't know how to execute it. So we'll see if I'm able to actually do it. I'm kind of just going to do, like, the classic, what you would probably imagine with the thorns. Like a plant-like creature of some kind. Probably something... with a little head like this, with its, like, snout going up in such a way, like this, maybe. Or maybe it's more open than that. But yes, we're doing something, like, similar to this, with, like, an eye here, maybe. But then it'll have, like, a body section. Something like... I imagine, like, a monster like this, and he's, like, part octopus or something. And essentially with that, he's gonna have, like, little thorny, offshoots from him. Like a plant would, I guess. Yes. A very plant-like creature. Something like that, just a whole bunch of tentacles. Okay. Whoop. Okay, there we go. We have a weird little beak-like structure. I'm thinking a bird creature of some kind. I'm not sure why, but it kind of feels apt. Let's start drawing in some of these tentacles. If we can. We'll see how it goes. Piranha plant? Ooh. That could be kind of cool. We put a piranha head on instead of a bird head. We'll have to see, though. We'll have to see. And the tentacle should probably end in, like, a... There we go. Ugh. Something like this. Something very, like, slim at the top and wide at the bottom, as most tentacles are. Something like this. And then maybe, like... Something similar to that. Then obviously this one's gonna be like, oops. Ooh, let's go like, this is gonna be weird. Don't really like how that one's, there we go, that's a little better. That looks a little better, I think. Then we go kind of like a... tentacle more like this. This would be up, obviously, and around. This one would probably be like something like this. It needs to be wider down here at the bottom. Something like that. There we go. Then we have a tentacle back here. And we need some sort of connection here as well. Like this. And like some way to connect the head. Okay. We have a strange little outline thing here. I'm trying to figure out if I should leave these arms here or not. I think maybe we change the arms. They're not tentacles, they'd be something else, but I'm not sure what yet. Maybe like really scrawny arms, something like little freaky, kind of. Perhaps. I'm gonna get Chick-fil-A, be right back. Okay. I probably won't draw with you, but I might draw something later. Okay, Pengy, sounds good. It's kind of cool that you drew with me yesterday. I feel like most people, like, just kind of chill on the stream. We don't do a lot of, like, drawing together. Kind of neat that someone, like, drew with me yesterday. I thought that was very neat. I'm not saying that to pressure you into drawing or anything, obviously. That was just a comment I was making. Okay. We have some tentacles on this guy. Just here to say hi, gotta go. Alright, Jackie, thanks for stopping by for a moment. A thorny bird, a swarm bat. I'm sensing a winged theme. Ugh, wings are just so cool. Flying creatures are just interesting, okay? I like flying things. A very scrawny arm is taking shape. Then we need like a finger, like probably here-ish. And a finger like here-ish. To kind of make like a weird looking claw. Not my finest claw, but you know, it's whatever. And then maybe he's holding his own tentacle, that could be kind of sick. Like so. Boom! He's kind of got a tentacle in one hand. Okay, we have a half-decent sketch here. You know, not my finest work, but it could be worse. Now we're going to add some thorns all around. Actually, we need to fix the face. We said we're going to do a piranha face, not a bird face. Hold on. Now, piranhas are kind of sick because they have, like, their teeth. Have you guys seen piranha teeth? They fit together like scissors. Yay, no moderation. One wrong move, Mono, and it's all over for you. Their teeth fit together like little scissors. I did not realize this. I went to the aquarium recently. They're wicked little buggers. They're scary. One set of, like, their lower jaw is a little bit bigger than their other jaw. I guess they only have one jaw. Their jaw is bigger than their, like, upper part of the mouth. So it creates this, like, weird thing where their teeth are, like, outside of their mouth a little bit. It's crazy, but it's cool. He's a pretty cute guy so far. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but, you know, I guess that's where we are at this point. I can't make anything not cute for some reason. I'm still here, just no audio because I'm on my phone. Yeah, careful, Mono, careful. He's still around. Now we're adding the thorns, if you could not tell. Just some general thorns all over the place. Nothing too crazy. We need more of them if they're going to be this small, though. I think there should be various sizes. Some should be definitely bigger than others. That one, based on this perspective, should not be like that. It should be more like that. There we go. Okay, we have some thorns on his body here. We need some more thorns, though. Okay, thorns down there. Let's add some thorns on this one. Let's add a big one, like right there. Couple here and here. Maybe one like back there. Oops, not pointy enough. Back there. One like back there. Maybe one like down this way, actually. One should be here-ish. And one maybe here. One here as well. Nope, not right there. Like there. One could be like here. One should be here and here and here. One could be like here. Another one here. Just adding as many thorns as we could fit on this bad boy. I got a spicy deluxe with some fries. Ooh. You're making me hungry. I just had breakfast a little bit ago. Whoop. Okay. Now we have spikes. Many of them. Not really that many, but like a decent amount at least. He's got spikes. Okay, now we need to... Hold on. We need to erase some of these sections that are like... There we go. Boom, that's a little better. It looks a little cleaner. Okay, back to it. Oh my gosh, I got another ad. It's a weird ad, too. Scary one. Back with audio. There's a deep rock galactic biome with spiky vines like that. Ooh. I feel that's a pretty common video game trope to have, like, spiked vines. I don't know why, though. I feel like most of them have some sort of, like, spiked vine section or area. Something like this, and then like that. Okay. More spikes. Whoop. 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 Oops, too close to that one. Whoop. 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 Okay. Spikes on that one. We didn't add the bottom sections which kind of sell the whole spike vibe, but we'll add those during the actual inking phase, not during this phase, I think. Just to make it a little quicker to get some of these spikes down. Let's add a spike like here, one here, nope, maybe like here, one up like this, one over here, and one here. One should probably be here, and there, and here, and maybe here. Oops, no, like here. Yeah, okay. And one like here. Okay, then we go up to this one back here. We have some spikes here, and here, and here, and here. Maybe a spike around this backside, and one here, one there. A spike there, maybe, and there. Okay. Now I have some spikes pretty much all over him. Wait, we need spikes on this. Spike there, and spike there, and a spike there. Boom. Okay. We have a creature of some kind. I feel like he could be in a cooler pose, but, you know, we're in for a penny now. We should play Dungeon Rock Galactic sometime. I do have it. It's fun. Why have I still not gotten a single ad? I'm not sure, Mono. I'm not sure. How do you choose top comment if you post on separate platforms? Because each post give a different idea. Whoever has the most likes is considered top comment, regardless of the platform. So some platforms have an automatic advantage. Like, I have a bigger following on YouTube, so my video gets shown to more people on YouTube. So there's a higher chance that the top comment there gets actual top comment overall. I'm assuming you're talking about high rise, by the way. So if you're playing on YouTube, you do have a better chance, but it's literally just whoever gets the most likes is considered top comment. If that makes sense. My little guy looks pretty boring for this midsection area. He needs, like, some sort of character here. I could add scales, I guess. I don't really like the scales idea, though. That's just like a texture thing, really. Oh, what about gills? Gills could be neat. That's pretty cool. Gills never fail to excite. And then we need like a section here where it's like his belly is a different color than the rest of him. Just because I think it'd be neat. Okay, we have a creature of some kind. Let's start inking! Am I inking too early? Probably. But you know what? That's the nature of the beast. I started playing DRG again. I stopped because my friend kept making us play on Has 4 and I kept dying over and over. They wouldn't change it because everyone plays on Has 4. Well, I feel like if you're not having fun, you shouldn't play on Has 4. I don't care how many people are playing on it. The point is to have fun, not to, you know, prove yourself or whatever. I guess it depends on how you play. Sometimes I do play games where I'm like, I need to prove myself. But most of the time I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I want to have a little bit of fun at least. Or else, like, at least, why would you play if you're not having a good time? I don't know. I'm using a different brush than normal, so it's going to look a little strange, I think. But this is kind of like a practice thing for me. Like, I don't do very many, like, just straight up drawings that aren't, like, an animation or part of a bigger project. So, I'm kind of using KAIJUNE as, like, an excuse to practice with, like, different things that I wouldn't normally use. I like sort of a challenge, so I play on Has 3, but we'll dip into Has 2 if I'm not feeling it. Ooh. I don't actually know. I know it's a difficulty scale, but I don't know how hard it is to play on each one. If that makes sense. I just got another ad. These ads are crazy. Maybe I'll just turn them back off. It's just annoying. More than anything else. Okay, we're coloring an eye right now, if you could not tell. Then we'll probably be moving on to inking the rest of the body. Uh-oh. 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 Come on now. Okay, that'll work for now, I guess. Actually, no, it really won't. It looks kind of unsteady. That's not bad. We can use this for a moment. Okay. Now we need to do the top half of the head. Which I think we're going to exaggerate a little more than we currently have, you know, chosen to. Boom. We have a head. Ugh, I really don't like the look of it, though. I never do very well with these brushes that, like, are pressure sensitive. I do better with the ones that are just, like, straight brush, no matter how hard you press. Has 2 doesn't have oppressors. What's an oppressor? Has more grunts, more predators, and you'll get an oppressor or 2. Maybe I didn't play enough of this game to know about it. I didn't play for very long. It was kind of a short stint, if you will. Okay, we have gills introduced now. Reminds me of that one boss in Mugenics. I haven't played yet, so I'm not familiar. Do you have like a picture or like a name I could look up to see what it is? Ah, my foot's asleep again! Dude, I do this every time I sit down in this chair. I sit on my foot for like an hour, and then it goes to sleep, and I'm surprised every time somehow. Your entire chat but me are moderators right now. Actually, my own account is currently hooked up as well. That's how I'm reading chat. So there's another account that's not a moderator. Depending on how you want to, you know, look at it. Trying to figure out how I want to do these vines. Doing them in one big section is really, really difficult for me. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it in sections, I think. Okay. Well, it's slow but steady. We're just gonna keep pushing and see what happens. Don't worry, Mono. I'll keep you company. Hi, Chicky Puff. How are you doing today, Chicky Puff? Okay. We have, like, the beginnings of a vine. Let's see if we can actually finish it off here. Let's erase that section, make it a little cleaner if we can. Ugh. We can almost see both our brush and the pen we're using at the same... Or yeah, the brush and the eraser at the same time. We just barely can't. Very annoying. Ugh, it's not as smooth as I would like it to be. Pyrafina is the boss name. Alright, let's look it up. Hold on. Pyrophena. Ooh. The head is very, very similar. Where his jaw is, like, really big. I understand what you're saying. He looks a little scary. Anyways, back to drawing, I suppose. Okay, we have spikes to do. Not really my idea of a good time, but we do what we can here. Oh, okay. I actually discovered yesterday that I could actually pick up my tablet. I don't have to lean way over to use it, which is kind of a massive win for me, but also a little embarrassing that I didn't think of it sooner. So, you know, that's kind of the kicker, I guess, of what we're doing now. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Whoops. Spike. There we go. Spike. We're just adding spikes in right now, essentially. All we're doing. Oh, Goat wanna know, so frick stuff that's happening in relation to my job. Wait, what's happening in relation to your job? Are they, like, firing 99% of the crew or something? As all colleges and jobs places seem to be. Oh my goodness. My foot is asleep again! I didn't even do anything this time. I don't deserve it. Some. Yo, what's going on, Fire King? I'm interested to know. Whoop. Oops. Whoop. Whoops. Whoop. 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 That's a big spike. Whoop. 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 It's not bad. We'll keep it for now. Zoop. Oops. Zoop. 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 Why is it? Okay. Just adding as many spikes as we can fit on here. Zoop. Uh-oh. Zoop. Okay. Boom. Spikes on spikes. Or not spikes, sorry. Thorns. So as of right now, there are only 3 night shift staff, me, a coworker, and my boss. 1 coworker left a few months ago to start a business with no plan. 1 coworker gave notice last week, but then yesterday, after his staff sent our boss an email that was basically, I'm not coming in for the rest of my shifts. Don't contact me. So you're the only night worker left? Are they just going to have you work every shift now until they can find new people to fill those spots? Because that does not sound like fun. You're going to have Fire King working quadruple overtime. Working every night of the week. Whoops. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh, I mentioned it, then it went away. Okay. Overall, these thorns are coming together pretty well, I think. Boom, we have some thorns. What are our thoughts? No, it's still 3 of us. We had 5. We haven't been able to hire anyone because HRL was getting a new VP. So in the meantime, instead of letting us hire people, they want to have student staff. But, oh, here comes the kicker. But what, Fire King? Oops. I've got a feeling it gets worse and not better. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of some of the things going on here. Like, I don't know. I could have done a much better pose. This is a very boring pose, I think. Like, just a very basic him chilling or whatever. I think it could have been a lot more interesting if I had done something more fun. Maybe I'll try a different pose. We're not that deep in yet. What time is it? It's only been like 30 minutes. Let's try a different pose. We'll hide this one and start on a new layer. Maybe like coming towards the camera or something. What do we think of that? Almost like he's like looking at the camera, maybe. Could be interesting. Then we have like an eye here. An eye here. And his little mohawk thing here. Oops, should be like a fin. And maybe instead of vines, the thorns are just coming off of his body like extra teeth. What do we think of that? What? But, like, why is the provost coming for us? We make the littlest amount in our department. I make barely 30K a year and she makes 300,000. Like, don't... Anyways, laptop about to die. Gotta go home now. I'll be on my phone. Alright, Fire King. Sorry to hear all that, dude. That sounds terrible. I'm thinking like a dinosaur maybe shape. So then, like... For his back, we have, like... He's leaning down, essentially, is, like, the idea. So it's, like, something like this. And then, like, his butt is even bigger behind it. With his tail maybe coming out this way. Then he'll have, like, kind of monstrous legs. Like, really big, really strong-looking legs. One kind of going out like this way. And one maybe even more forward. Like this. And then I'll have spikes all over his body is where we're getting the thorns from. Essentially like some sort of like thorns coming out of his body. And then maybe I can't, what should I do with the arms? I don't want to have like basic dinosaur arms really, but like hopefully it'd be more interesting than that. Thankfully my boss confirmed our current positions are not to be taken away. Thank goodness, Fire King. Sounds like they're like actually coming for you in like a major way. Not this again. Is there any, like, recourse you guys can take to, like, I don't know, push back against them? Or, like, not really, I assume, since you're all, you know, like, much lower than the provost position or whatever. connect these, maybe? Like a fin on an animal would be connected. Something like this. Yeah, I like this better already. Then kind of go around like this. Whoop. 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 Something like this. I think this is better than the other one we had. Also need to catch up with DCC. There's a scene in Book 5 and Chapter 11 that's hilarious. Ooh, I do need to catch up. I haven't read it in a little bit. Thankfully, the Night Shift is the baby of the boss of HRL, so he will make sure to keep it, but my boss is going to talk to him tomorrow morning. It just sounds like a giant mess to me, is, you know, the, like, thesis statement of this whole situation. Dude, so many colleges and places like that have leadership that is, like, I don't know, questionable, to say the least. We need to add a couple more thorns for sure. Whoop. And whoop. And maybe one here. And a big one here. Whoop. Maybe some really small ones as well. Just to spice up some of this area that's got nothing going on, really. There we go. It's a little better. One here, maybe, and one here. Okay, I like this sketch much, much better than the old one. This is the old sketch. This is the new sketch. I like this one way better. It's more fun. It's a whole thing. Yeah, it seems like a whole thing. Let's do this, and kind of have like a, I don't know, something like that maybe. We need some like spikes on the legs here a little. Just a few spikes, nothing too crazy. And then we need some on the tail, and then we should be good to start inking. Again, part 2. This time, hopefully, it'll stick. Let's draw some toes in here. Like a dinosaur foot, kind of is what we're going for here. This would be kind of like a slight expanding, actually, because it is going towards the camera a little here. We kind of need like some toe curls, if you will. For this one, we're doing the same thing as on the other side, really. Something like this. And then for this one over here should be a little easier because the proportion, or the, whatchamacallit. Ugh, what do you call it? Perspective isn't so serious. I've decided to also draw. Cool, Chicky Puff. You have to send your drawing in the Discord when you're done so we can all check it out. Big drawing party is occurring. Ugh, I don't like the claws on this foot so far. Okay. We have, you know, something usable here. Now we can start inking part 2. Hopefully a little better than the first time. I don't like this. I wish the edge wasn't so sharp and it was more, like, round, I guess. It's very rude of GoatBlob to stream on days I'm busy. So inconsiderate. I apologize, Schmorg. I'll do my best to, you know, not do that in the future. Like, I don't know. What would it look like if I did this again? And then, I don't know, I just like this brush better, I guess. It's not as, like, professional, and probably not as good-looking either, but it's so much easier to use. I don't know, maybe I should just get good. Skill issue moment. Like, what does this look like? Okay, admittedly a little bad, because here on the end it's a little messed up. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. This is a little wobbly here, but we're gonna keep pushing. Ugh. I just got another ad. Dear Lord. This is ridiculous. I think I may turn them back off. They just aren't doing nothing for me. Rude blob. Skill issue blob. Yeah, it's more like it. Whoop. Around the edge. And down here to the other side. And down this edge as well. Okay. This is going pretty well so far, actually. Now we just gotta do the top part of the head. So we go back up to like 4 or 5. Go from like there to there. Essentially just, you know, drawing out and around these outlines. Probably the most boring section of the drawing, I'm not gonna lie. Inking. Just because you kind of already have, like, the idea down, so it's kind of like we're just executing it now. I don't know, maybe that's exciting. In a strange sort of way. I mean, not really for me, but maybe some people really find it enjoyable. Whoop, whoop. We're going down his back with the little, whatchamacallit thing. There. Let me go like here to here. Kind of cut this in. Oops. Go like here to here. And cut this in there. And then we're kind of going like here down to here. Oh no, we need to go like out and around here actually. No, that's not right. I think it should cut in here. Is what it should do. It should cut here. No, it shouldn't. We're making progress, slow but steady. Don't turn them off, get your money right. See, the problem is I'm not getting money from it. I can show you the analytics, and it hasn't paid me anything yet. I don't know how it works. How's it going, though, Faith? And the Duolingo bird. Dang, 2 people showed up same time. How you guys doing? Whoop. Whoop. Don't like that, really. It's fine, though. Maybe I should just continue this one all the way up and around. No, it's not doing it very well for me. Oh, well, okay, this isn't bad. Hold on. We could fix this one. So my problem with inking is I'm so bad at it! I'll just fill this in with black, maybe. And kind of, like, thin it out up to here. There we go. Doesn't look bad, I don't think. Who knows? And kind of cut this out a little more. Okay, now we need to add the arms. So currently, we're just gonna do some really simple baby arms, because I think it's a little funny. And originally I didn't really want to do baby arms, but you know, I think it's funny enough we're gonna do it anyways. There we go. That's pretty good, I think. There's a little bit of wobble right here, but we can fix that in a little bit. Alright, for this next part, we do the big bad body. Bro's talking about how there's no analytics when he didn't even have it on. Gasp, no she is. Mom Blob, very scary looking. You're not scary looking, unless you mean the drawing that, Fire King did. That was a little scary. It hasn't paid you because you haven't had them on. I'm talking, yesterday it has, like, okay, it has analytics, like expected analytics or whatever, for how much you... No, seriously, what is there to analyze? Listen to me! Okay, so there's this thing you can do on your analytics where it's like expected outcome, or expected revenue, or something like that. It's something dumb. Anyways, so I looked through there. I was doing some scouting, and it was like, $0 expected. And I was like, what? I think it's because we still have low viewership, but we have decent viewership. I don't know. All I'm saying is if the ads are, like, just disruptive, and they're not doing anything for me, what would be the point in keeping them on? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'll let it run for a couple more days and see what happens, but if nothing changes, they gotta go. Okay. Continuing on. Adding in spikes. Kind of probably shouldn't add in the spikes before we have the actual, you know, skeleton outlined, so maybe I should do that instead. Or the body. Okay. This can actually go pretty well for us. If I can figure out how to do this foot, it'll go well, I think. But I don't really know how to do it, so we're gonna have to just find out. Starting off strong here. Something like this, with a point that goes like down like so. Okay, this actually isn't bad. We're kind of cooking a little. It's like a little bit of cooking. It's like when you cook macaroni and cheese or like store-bought cake mix. Like, how much are you really cooking? I don't know, but you know, at least something's getting done. These feet are going to be the bane of my existence, I feel. Okay, it's actually not terrible. It kind of looks like it'd be in like a children's coloring book. Derogatory. Wait, what? I'm illiterate. I meant Mom Blob says drawing is scary. It's for the monster month. The chicken feet are frying me. Sorry, excuse me. Chickens are descendants of dinosaurs! That means I did a good job. I'm taking this as a compliment. I got an ad when I clicked the stream. Yeah, see, the ads are like disruptive and I'm not sure they're actually helping anything. Always greedy blob. Okay, Schmork. Okay. Schmork, at this rate, you'll never be chatter of the day. The Duolingo bird stays locked in on chatter of the day. Whoop. Uh-oh. Big claw foot. We need another one here in the middle. Big claw foot here as well. That doesn't look right. Hold on. And then maybe one like here. I don't know. We're just doing stuff at this point. That toe is way longer than the other toes. Hold on. Now it's too tall as well. Still too long. Little better, still not great, but we're gonna let it rock for a minute. No, seriously, like, we need to see if there's potential payout. Okay, we'll keep it on for a month, like Fire King said. That makes the most sense. Okay, all-powerful Master Blob. Greedy Blob, are you even monetized? Are you getting paid for the ads? Yes, I am monetized. They are my ads, technically. The issue is, I'm not receiving pay for them yet, so I'm not sure how that functions. Boom. Whoop, whoop, shwoomp. Okay, there we go. Whoop, whoop, shwoomp. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Uh-oh. I need to, realistically, if I want to get paid out, I need to make more videos that, like, do numbers, like the, like, art heists. But I'm gonna be honest, art heists really, like, bum me out to make sometimes. I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. They do really, really well, and they get a lot of positive feedback. They also get a lot of negative feedback. And maybe I'm just a baby, but the negative feedback is not as fun to receive as as you could probably guess. So sometimes it's a little draining to do art heist videos, even though they do perform really well. So I need to, like, think of another, like, version of videos to do. Like, I'm thinking maybe art challenges or something like that. I think that could be kind of fun. But I need ideas for that, and I don't really have any at the moment, so I need to come up with some, if that's the play. Maybe another chat plays something could be fun, like an interactive stream. Ooh, could be interesting. Because you had them off. At Faith, I meant to hit show, not hide. Did you just hide one of Faith's comments? Fire King's gone mad with power. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Shwee. Okay. Something like this. Oh, another ad. Dear Lord, they're swarming me. I love you, GoatBlob. Bye, GoatBlob. Don't explode. Goodbye, Jillian. Thank you for stopping by. I love you too. You got all the Fire King's mentality, Duolingo Bird. Give all the life savings to the streamer. Good idea. Don't give me your life savings, the Duolingo Bird. The Undertale video got a ton of views, so why not Undertale? Why not play Undertale on stream? I don't know. I don't really want to do, like, gaming content as much as, like, on stream, like, yeah, I'll game, obviously. Because, like, we're all together. Like, we're still doing kind of something, you know, what's the word? We're doing something art-related when we do those. Because we do, like, I draw chat while gaming or whatever. I need, like, some sort of like art challenge to do. I think that could be kind of interesting. So people hate when streamers don't do the pacifist route first. Think of it like this. If it weren't for the Undertale videos, I wouldn't be here right now bullying you, GoatBlob. Bold Blob. Okay, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. I'll come up with something to do that's interesting that we can make a video on. We'll figure something out. Any suggestions would be great, though. That way I can outsource all of my thought to you guys. I don't even have to think a little bit. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Uh-oh. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Then down to here. Whoop, whoop. Uh-oh. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of rocking with this. I think this is pretty sick, actually. Make a GoatBlob gaming channel. Agreed. I don't even know if I have enough subscribers to do a separate channel. Draw chatters all sitting in one drawing, then make it your banner on YouTube. We've done that before, actually. We've done, like, I draw a bunch of chatters, then we used it for... I forget what it was for. We used it for something. It was a party, remember? It was when we said goodbye to Jackie, because Jackie had to leave for a little while. This is beautiful, bro. Thank you, the Duolingo bird. This is why the Duolingo bird is top chatter. Okay, I gotta figure out how to do... I need to get better at doing large shapes in one, like, foul swoop. You know what I mean? That wasn't bad. We can do better. We can do better. Still better. Uh-oh. Still better. Hold on. We need to lock in. Here we go. Around town. Nope. Whoops. Nope. Bring it around town. Nope. Bring it around... Come on now. Whoop! Nope. Whoop! I think I'm getting worse, actually, not better. Nope, still bad. I think we can use it. We need to go in a little more, like, cut in more, like, here-ish. Just cut in, like, 10% more, like, there. Oh, come on, we're almost there. Oh, come on now. Let's move further up the curve, and we start, like, up here. And bring it down like this. Something like that. Oh, come on now. That's actually not bad. No, it's bad. Hold on. Oh, come on. Ugh! I'm getting destroyed right now, mentally. Well, I'm still on borrowed time, yeah. You don't really have a banner right now. I kind of have a banner. I forget what it is, though. Does it just say GoatBlob? I forget. My estimated leaving is mid-August. You could just put Jack in the basement you put me in. That way he can't ever leave. Ooh. What's good, Loaf? The Duolingo bird is making friends with Loaf. What if we did another chat plays? I think that could be kind of interesting. I think it would also make for good content. And heaven knows we're in it for content. I can make a YouTube short about it as well. Really just bust out all the stops. Since GoatBlob still hasn't made Chatter of the Day a thing, I'll choose the Chatter of the Day and I will be completely fair. I'll give you 4 radioactive schmorg fries, Mono, to be Chatter of the Day. That's a good deal. I'd take that deal, Mono. Would you take that deal? Dang, good deal. Whoop. Whoop. Remove this and remove this. Go over to here. And go here. And go here. I I still think my idea was a really good one, where we draw everyone for the banner. I think that's a good idea, but it won't make, like, we can't really do a video on that. Your content, and it has brought more people into your community. You could even branch out of pixel art since you're doing Krita now. That's true. Hold on. But seriously, I think you hit a niche with Art Heist. There will always be hate comments and naysayers, and people will leave comments in bad faith. Do not let them get to you. A lot more people love your content and has brought more people into the community. See, that's true. It's just, I don't know. It is difficult, though. Like, I understand what you're saying, because I look at the, like, comments, and I'm like, dang, that hurt my feelings. And then I go look at the, like to dislike ratio, and it's like, genuinely, this is not a bit. It's like 1.9k likes to, like, 110 dislikes. And then I feel a little better. And I'm like, okay, so it's not like the great silent majority. Pretend I did not just quote Richard Nixon, please. I don't know. It is weird. Because, like, I always, like, obviously knew I would get hate comments. And I'm used to getting them at this point. But a small part of me is still like, dang. Like, that one did not feel very good. Whoop. Whoop. If I did do another Art Heist, I would also need to figure out what game to do next. There's a backlog of ones I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do the second part of Stardew Valley, as well as Battle Block Theater. I think it's Battle Block Theater? Battle Bit Theater? I don't remember which theater it is. I'm supposed to do a theater of some kind. The only problem with those ones is they take forever to make. Like, genuinely a long time. Because I do, like, quite a bit of research, and then I write up the script, and then I record, and the editing takes forever. Those ones are, like, high impact. And the current, like, YouTube landscape is, like, or not landscape, I guess algorithm, question mark, is, like, posting often is optimal. Like, I mean, obviously that's the case. But, like, it genuinely is quantity over quality right now. Which is really sad, but that's kind of the, like... That's just where we are, like, in the YouTube meta. Especially with how positive you are. People love tearing down positive people because they feel threatened by it. I guess that's a fair point, Fire King. See, if nobody's got me, I know Fire King got me. I know the rest of you got me as well, but just specifically Fire King. Okay, we have... Hold on. Let's take this away and see what it looks like. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's probably not my best drawing of all time, but it could be much, much worse. Okay. Let me go out and around like this. Out and around like this. Out and around like that. Okay. I don't know, maybe I should worry less about growth and more about, like, actually creating good content anyways. That would also just be a positive, I think. Yep. Okay. That's pretty good. Which is kind of how I am with High Rise right now. Like, High Rise is performing under what most of my shorts, like, perform, if you haven't noticed. It's not by, like, a vast amount, but by, like, a little bit. Like, it... So far, my 2 episodes, which I just started, obviously, and just starting is usually when it has the highest, like, bang for buck ratio. Right now, it's getting roughly, like, near 900 views. As I think where we're at, it's been up for a couple of hours, which usually it, like, tapers off after a couple hours. So, I don't think numbers should rule your content. Exactly. See, that's where I am right now, Chicky Puff. With the High Rise, I'm just letting it ride. Like, if it never takes off and it just stays at, like, 900 to, like, 500 views, I'd be like, sure. Like, I don't care. Because that's what I want to do. Like, that's something I find interesting. The problem with some of this other content I make is, like, something I don't really find, like, super interesting. Like, I don't know. Art Heist is cool for, like, art that I think is interesting. But, like, if I'm just taking random requests and doing it for, like, pure views at that point, like... I feel like I'm betraying the, like, scope of the channel and, like, what I care about, if that makes sense. I think this is gonna sound super, super cringe, and people say it all the time, and they don't mean it. But I think, like, I like telling stories. I think that's what's cool. So, like, with High Rise, I think it's cool because we're all telling a story together. It's almost like Dungeons and Dragons. You see what I mean? Focus more on what you like to make quality and community building. See, there you go, Chicky. You got it. Don't kiss, there are kids watching. Y'all gotta chill. Beautiful, now kiss each other. Okay. Make the tip of the tail of a ball with spikes on it. Ooh, wait, that could be kind of cool. Hold on. Like the one Saurus. Echolosaurus? I don't know what it's called. There's some sort of Saurus that's like that. And it's not a Tyrannosaurus like we're drawing. I don't know, I kind of like that he's just a T-Rex with spikes. Thankfully, Duck and his lizards weren't here. We can make a stream that's just a D&D campaign. Sounds like you need to join a lore SMP. Well, gotta go or I'll get banished to the Shadow Realm. Alright, Jackie, thanks for stopping by. Later, man. Magic the Noah style or something with pre-made assets. See, we've done that before, actually. Schmork, I don't know if you've seen this, or do a D&D campaign but draw scenes from it. See, I've always thought that would be really cool. But there are so many D&D campaigns out there right now, I'm not sure I would be able to provide something interesting. I don't know. Anyway, Schmork, as I was saying, I don't know if you've seen them before, but a long time ago, last summer when I had a lot of time for each stream, we would do something called, like, White Wall. Yes, Cheeky, that's exactly what I was about to mention. We used to do this thing where it was like an interactive stream. And it was like, essentially, we were like the community of White Wall. And I would pose a scenario to you guys. So it's something like, you live in this village and in 7 days, goblins are going to attack. Like, that would be like a very basic, that was our very first one. And anyone in chat could say anything that they wanted to do. So people were like, I build a automated turret. Or like, I build a nuclear bomb. Or I transform into a bear and prepare to fight. And like, everyone would say something that they wanted to do. And then I would draw it on the scene for them. And then, after that, after like the 7 days, the scenario would play out. Where like everyone like says, oh, I attacked this goblin. All the goblins came to the town. They're all fighting each other. There was a huge epic battle at the end. It was actually really cool, in my opinion. People were getting caught on fire. And like, oh, that's right. We had a guy, Slug Cat. I don't know if you guys remember. But he betrayed Castle Whitewall. And like left after trying to kill someone. And then returned later and saved the town. Do you guys remember that? That was hype. Wait, he is still alive? I am still alive. I am still alive. Yeah, that was a good one. Can we do that next stream? Yeah. Sure, why not? Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Interactive stream, what do we think? It takes a lot of prep. It does take a lot of prep, but I think I could do it. Aaron, how's it going, man? Long time no see. We actually texted in Discord just the other day. But still, I wasn't here back then. We could do it tomorrow if you guys would be hyped for it. It probably wouldn't be as long as some of the other ones. Probably only like an hour or so because I don't have much time to prep. Normally they're 2 hours. But yeah, I could probably do that. I will be at work. Dang it. That kind of sucks. See, I need to pick a time that works. I guess, I don't know. I guess this time works for all of you guys. Or minus Aaron right now, but... Ugh. Anyways, yeah, I'll have to come up with something. I need like a decent idea of what to do. I'll come up with something. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. My work is always during your stream time. That's just life. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but I guess that's what it is. Also, Fire King, I got a bone to pick with you. I got a bone to pick with Fire King. Fire King, you know good darn and well what you are doing with the high-rise thing. Have you been working out? Me? I mean, not more than usual. I've worked out since high school. Do I look buff? I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Unless you meant like, have you been working out? Because you look like you've been letting yourself go. I had to feed chat bread bug just to survive. You were looking great. Thank you, Aaron. My dad says it's because I've been outside, so I've gotten like a slight tan. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm not quite as pasty as I normally am. Aaron, no, don't compliment him. You're gonna make my ego swell. Anyways, yeah, my bone to pick with you, Fire King, is seducing in high-rise. You know this is a slippery slope, and yet here you are doing it anyways. Fire King, it's hands. It's hands for you, Fire King. You know what happened last time. You know. Gonna get me all worked up. Wait, no, make it a surprise. With a little prep, pitting chatters against each other should produce interesting results. Oh, yeah, do you guys remember the bank heist we did? That was the coolest one, is the bank heist. That one was sick. Episode 1, he went in. Exactly, I'm the mod who tells lies. No, yes, the bank heist was the coolest one, in my opinion. Where there was the 3 gorillas that you had to, like, dance against. Remember CCT? I do remember CCT. That, I bit off way more than I could chew for that. If you guys don't remember what that was, CCT was a character fighting tournament where all the characters came from comment section. So, like, the comment section pitched a character, and then I had them battle. There's a couple of episodes up, but every single episode, like, took me more than a week to animate. It was like a week and a day or 2 to animate. It took forever. CCT history lesson? Yeah, I want to redo it, but I need a team. Like, I need people to do it with, you know what I mean? That way it, like, spreads out the work some. Yeah, that was a... I wish I had enough time to actually complete that one. That one was really cool. Because I thought the animating on it was pretty good, too. Like, some of the animations for, like, the duck boat fight, that was a good one. Last time you said you're gonna get your hands on me, I had to call the police. I'm a minor. It reminded me of Splatterface, who I'm not familiar. We are the team, the hive mind that is chat. Yeah, it was great. I thought it was pretty good too, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I guess I'll have to do some thinking about what interactive stream should be. I'll have to come up with something so we can all have a cool interactive stream. I wonder what we should do. I don't know. I'll have to come up with something. Maybe like a city builder of some kind. That could be interesting. Yeah, I'll figure it out. We'll pick something. Okay. I'm beefing up some of these lines now because they're all a little samey. You know what I mean? Like, the head is bigger, but like the rest of it is not bigger. So I kind of want to improve the line work a little here. If possible at all. Just kind of beef up some of these lines here at the bottom. Essentially just getting a darker layer down. To really make it more interesting looking. Boop. Boom. It's a little darker and thicker now. Kind of cool. Splatterface was... Oh, hold on. Splatterface was a series of videos by Dwarf Fortress creator Krug Smash, where he pits different fighters from across a Dwarf Fortress world against each other in arena combat and illustrates an otherwise text-based fight. That's cool. When are you doing pixel art, huh? GoatBlob Pixel? I'll do it for the interactive stream. It's always easy to do pixel art for the interactive stream because it's quick. Aren't we all already in the Discord? It's likely, but there are 9 people in chat and only like 5 are speaking, so there could be some silent voters. Or silent chatters. Silent chatters doesn't make any sense at all. Anyways. Maybe we should move on to coloring this guy in. First, we need to remove that. Okay. Now, I learned a new way I saw on Instagram. I know, scrolling Instagram again. Not good for health. But I saw a way on Instagram to color these guys in quicker. So, I'm going to be doing that. Or not quicker, but coloring them in better. It was like supposed to be helping to like learn rendering. So, I'm going to attempt that today. I don't know what color dinosaur I want to have. Maybe reddish. Not quite that bright, though. Like a medium red. Like a flat. There we go. Then just coloring him. Get a flat color of red down first. Essentially not really caring about the, like, coloring over other parts of him, as we're going to have to paint those again anyways. We do want to stay on the lines, preferably, though. Don't really want to go outside the lines there, which I'm not doing a great job of right now, because I seem to be outlining the lines literally, outside the lines, like, literally everywhere. I think I went with a too big brush. It's good for getting some, like, quick colors down in larger areas, though, so that's nice. Whoop! Whole bunch of red. Whole lot of money. I don't know any more words to that song, literally at all. Just the whole lot of money section. On my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good. Whoop. Boom, okay. We'll go on around this edge as well. No, I went outside the lines. Darn it. Okay, now we can... Where did all my... Oh, I actually switched it to erasers. That was scary. I thought I just lost all of my brushes. That would have sucked. Yes, yes, yes. It's not because... Wait, hold on. By the way, could we put a little Discord plug in the next high-rise episode? I totally do not have ulterior motives. It's not because I want everyone to take part in show and tell, cough, cough. Yeah, for sure we can. I'll hide it in like an advertisement or something. That could be kind of interesting. It'll be like, join the Discord. I think high-rise is going to be fun. I like the community aspect of cabin, and I think with a little bit more direction, it could be even better. I think part of the problem with cabin is we lost the plot very quickly. Like, it quickly devolved into, like, let's seduce literally everything, which is okay, but I think I'm going to railroad a little more. Sorry, fellas. Sorry, fellas. I'm going to railroad, like, 10% more in order to make it more, directed. If that makes sense. Go down here and gobble all that up. And that as well. Okay. We kind of have like a devil dinosaur thing going on right now. Maybe I should make him blue instead. Ugh, these feet are going to be annoying. Anyone want to snip his toes? Just kidding. Don't be a freak. Give it a little shadow. Will do. First, you gotta plant the flats, though. My show and tell is probably gonna be submitted really close to the deadline since I underestimated the scope. I believe I've asked this before, but didn't you happen to have made chiptune and complexuro on dot... Oh, goodness. I can't even read that. You're just excited to draw Seducing the Guard. No, I'm not, you freak! I actually voted against drawing the Seducing the Guard. I voted to put a bucket on his head, which I thought was also really funny. Although I do think Seducing the Guard would be really funny as well. Oh my goodness, I got another ad. The ads are crazy! I need to, like, reduce the amount of them that I get. Currently, it's set on every 18 minutes you get an ad, but it feels like every 7. I would just turn on manual ads, but I'll 100% forget to do them. So it's like, yeah. Can't really do that. Like, you guys have met me. I would forget that almost instantly. Okay. Boom. And we have... Wait, hold on. We gotta finish this foot. I don't know how I missed, like, all the white. That's literally all over my screen right now. But... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, we have the red flat color. Which I think we're going to change to blue or teal. But, you know... Had to start somewhere. Yes, I think we're going to change it to blue or teal. I need, like, a good teal color, or bluish. What about this? Boom! Yes, that's better. I like that. It's a nice chill color. Straight Skyrim it. But didn't turn ads on. I thought that was hilarious. I also voted for the bucket on his head. See, I think it's pretty good. Ah! How his accounts are being hacked and why. Wait, they wish to bring a foul name to the Schmorg Empire. And then... checked his analytics after one stream with ads and was like, I didn't get anything from the ads. Maybe I can turn them off. I'm just saying, if it's going to be annoying and I'm not going to get any returns, what is the point? The day it says I will get a single dollar from ads, Fire King, I will apologize. Until that day comes. It's hands for advertisers everywhere. I don't know details, I just know it is several servers in quick succession today. Don't hit suspicious links. Okay. No suspicious links for your boy. See, this is what I'm talking about when I say Aaron is like my safety mod. Like, he ensures that I don't, like, leak my bank account details, which, you know, that's probably the toughest job. He ensures I don't, you know, absolutely destroy my own life by accident. And Fire King makes sure, like, chat is moderated and I'm having fun. Loaf, meanwhile, is, like, the special forces. Like, I've never, like, asked Loaf to do anything. But, like, I'm 95% sure if I ever did, he would, like, put on a tactical suit and go out and, like, you know, battle. So, that's kind of where we are with the mod situation, if you're interested in knowing details for that. No eyeballs? You get returns, just takes a little while. Ice Dino. Ooh, Ice Dino's kind of hard, actually. Hold on, I could give him, like, whiter eyes. Like that. Now he does look like an Ice Dino. Hold on, we can actually make him look like an Ice Dino. These could be icicles. Raw! What a good idea. Whoever came up with that, it was Aaron. Whoever came up with that deserves $5 billion. Give him $1 billion. This is news to me as well. Blue names of shields are mods. Ooh. Loaf is Loaf. Wait, Loaf is a mod? Yep. Yeah, he's got the shield. That's how you can tell he's a mod. I think he got modded due to vote. A vote. Is that true? Someone got voted into being a mod, but I don't remember who it was. Was it you, Loaf? I think it was you. I'm like 95% sure it was Loaf. Okay, sorry, that's enough of that. Let's cover that in. Go back to here. Put this here. Put this here. I actually went outside the lines up there. I just saw it. That's embarrassing. Go over here. Put this here. Put this here. I'm mod now. I got voted Fire King. Okay, I think you made a bet with him. Maybe that's the case. In a certain time, and Aaron was mid as foretold in the music of old. I think he meant mod, but he just insulted Aaron instead. Not very cool, Fire King. Not very cool. Jail for 1,000 years for Fire King for insulting, Aaron. I gotta change the background color to something dark so I can actually see what's going on here. Hold on. Paint bucket and like a green. I don't know. Okay, now we can actually see what's going on. Much better. Mid. Aaron was mod. Mod, not mid. Mid, XD, lol. Aaron is not. Mix, not mid. You said that. I hate to say, they kind of got you with that one, Fire King. Kind of cooked you there. Never thought my mods would be insulting each other, but I mean, I guess Fire King finally snapped. Let's go here with this and with this. Oh, also, PSA, probably will not be a stream on Friday or Saturday of this week. I am going to my girlfriend's house, and we are hanging out. Hooray! Everyone say hooray. Thank you. I assumed you said hooray. I did not check that time. I just know you guys are my ride or dies, so I just assumed you all said hooray with great emphasis. Guys, be honest. If I had a quest and I had to go on like a quest for like a magical item of some kind, silence bald boy. Okay. Okay. If I had a quest and I was going on this quest and it was like a magical quest of some kind where it's like I have to go defeat a dragon, are you guys coming or no? And if so, what like items are we taking? Like what are we bringing? Everyone gets to bring one item. What do they get? And it has to be an item you, like, currently own. You don't, like, get some sort of secret magical item that, like, randomly is given to you. Like, you can only bring one item from your house on the quest. What are you bringing? Hooray! Yay! Hurrah! Wait, he has a girlfriend. Yes, I do. Girl blob supremacy. You have a girlfriend? Why are you all so surprised? Literally everyone in chat is like, you have a girlfriend? It's like, yeah. I'm bringing my camping cook set. That's a good idea. I have a compound bow and arrows with a thigh holster. Kind of hard. Obviously. Thank you, Chicky Puff. I know you're coming with me. I'll be a healer / fire wizard. He's mentioned her a bit. Yeah, not super often, but every now and then. I'm trying to think of what I would bring. I'm trying to, like, balance usefulness with, like, I don't know, comfort, I guess? Maybe I should bring... Oh, wait, I know what I'm bringing. Hold on. Oh, y'all aren't ready for this one. Have I showed you guys this before? It's... Hold on. This is my Roman shield. Boom. It has a handle. It's made out of an oil drum barrel. Is it really that strong? No, probably not. But, I mean, it's cool, though. If I'm being honest, I'd probably bring my phone. Wait, that's actually a better idea. We can call for extra help. What if I own a secret magic item? Okay, if you already own the secret magic item, you can bring it. Big ass shield. Dang, that's cool. I know, it's pretty hard, right? Honestly, makes sense you have the Riz. Thank you, Chicky Pup. Fire King said I was also surprised. You all need to go to jail. Not very useful with just one. Okay, hold on, hold on. Let me see if I got... 1 second. Oh, shoot, where is it? I have another one. I don't know where it is. Give me a minute. I'm gonna find it. I'm under my bed right now, if you could not tell. Where is it? Where did it go? I lost it. Darn, it's way cooler, too. Shoot. Dude, I have another one, but I don't know where it is. Darn it. What on earth? Where is it? If anyone owns a secret magic item, it would be Fire King. Yeah, it probably would be Fire King, actually. Dude, I don't know where it went. Darn. I have another one, and it's circular. And it has, like, a band you can put on. So, like, it, like, secures to your arm. It's, like, it's really cool. Guys, he's gone. I can still hear his voice. He's back. It's been years. Oh, my word. The dragon died of old age. Okay. But I lived through the old age. Actually, no. That scared me really bad. Sorry, that scared me badly. That made me jump. That's not true. I would for sure bring a camera and we'd have the coolest live stream ever. Tanky, how's it going? We were just looking at my Roman shield, which I am now putting up because it fell over and I almost peed my pants a little bit. Or I could bring this bad boy. This is a giant water bottle. Imagine how much potion I could fit in this thing. Hit the, like, glub, 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 glub. And then I would be, like, full health. He's showing his things. Everyone's smiling, nod. Can you look at what I sent in ideas? Yes, hold on. One moment. Oh, goodness. Ugh. Okay, I'm sitting. Now my stuff's all out from underneath my bed because I moved it around. Hold on. Okay, let me look at the ideas section of the Discord. Oh my goodness, my hand is stuck. Okay. I'm just hoping it's appropriate. We're just gonna full send it into the ideas section today. Running away from my exploding GoatBlob because he's non-pixel art. Oh my goodness. That would go in art. I know, but it's an idea. I think it does belong in art, but it is pretty funny. I like how everyone's running away, like, with so much, like... Your stick figures have so much life in them somehow. They're like, they actually look scared. That's pretty funny. That was pretty good. That was pretty good, Mono. I cannot lie. Oh, let's draw a little more, so that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Also, I have an idea for the interactive stream tomorrow. I think it'll be cool. Let's back up a little bit here and go into this area. Boom, like so. Hopefully it'll be cool. We'll have to find out. It might not be the most creative one we've ever done, but it should be a pretty cool one, I think. Middle guy is worshipping. Will it be cool or will it be heat? Hopefully both. Mom Blob thinks you should take on the anti-AI TikTok trend where people randomly generate animals. Ooh, wait! That's a pretty good idea. I know what you're talking about, where it's like, it randomly picks an animal for you, and instead of using AI to combine all the animals, you combine them yourself. That could be fun. That's kind of ball. Also, At first, I did not know what on earth you were talking about. I just realized that you are Mom Blob. That's your account. That's funny. I'm so used to Faith being the one on here that, like, when you were here, I was like, what's going on? I thought you were, like, a messenger about to request, like, what's the word? Ransom for Mom Blob. Okay, we have most of the flats done. Now, I want to use a dark color, like a dark blue or something, for this area. Oh, goodness, that's... There we go. Okay, now we cook. I would say, hi, Mom Blob. I can watch them for hours. Hello. Yep, hee, I have you on the TV. I'm on the TV? Dang! They got me on the big screen! GoatBlob stream is perfect watch for Animal Crossing time. Ooh. I didn't know you played Animal Crossing, actually. Who's your favorite villager? We're gonna judge you based off of this. So pick wisely. This is a big decision here. I personally think the monkeys get too much hate. Everyone hates on the monkeys. I low-key like them. I know I'm in the minority. I do not care. I like the monkey guys. They're really cute when you pretend they're not super ugly. If your favorite Animal Crossing character is a monkey, I apologize for my previous comment, but I stand by it. Unfortunately, I don't think my guy is any longer like Thorns. It's definitely more Spikes than Thorns, but you know, we're too late to pivot now. Plus, I like him. I like it, Picasso. Let's go here and color that in. Didn't realize that was there. And we gotta erase that. Okay, here we are. We have our character unshaded. Right now, Annalisa is my favorite. She's an anteater. Hold on, let's look her up. Annalisa. That's not right. Annalisa, Animal Crossing. Oh, she's so cute! Look at her! She's adorable! Is she in a kimono? She's so sweet looking! Oh, I got another ad! Oh my goodness. See, this is the problem. If I'm annoyed by them, I know y'all are annoyed by them. Tut tut. It's still going?! Oh my word. Sorry. Almost lost my cool there. Alright, now we make a multiply layer. Now this is where it all comes in. I was talking earlier about how I learned a new strat for rendering. Here's part of it. Google. Okay, so I already had this. This is the multiply strategy, where you use purple and the multiply layer to create shadow. Well, that didn't work at all. Oh, I'm in the eraser. To create like shadows, right? This we've been known this one. We've been knowing this one. Hold on. Okay. So we kind of just paint in our shadow here. This is the part we already knew. So we're gonna hit this kind of quickly because I want to move on to the next section. Boom. Boom. Down like this. Down like this. Uh-oh. Down like that, maybe? Maybe a little more, actually. Uh-oh. We went too far. Then over here on this side as well. Just getting some shadow in here. Shadow. Y'all ever played Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games? Y'all know what I'm talking about? They had shadow in that game. I low-key did not understand those games at all, because they always talked about, like, Eggman's trying to ruin the games, or whatever, and it was like, Eggman's playing the games, man. Like, he's a character you can play as. I never understood that at all. Maybe I'm just not intelligent enough to understand the story. That's likely. It was fun, though. I played those games a lot. Morning! Sorry I wasn't here last time. How you doing? How's it going, Very Angry Duck? Morning, King of Flames, Puff of Chick. I'm doing great. What about you, Duck? I haven't played that in ages. Yeah, I know. I played it on the DS. That was back in the day. That kind of dated me, I think. As in, like, it showed my age a little bit. Guys, I don't know if you know this. I'm 22. I feel like I'm 400 years old. I don't know about you guys. I wake up in the morning, I got aches and pains. I am too young to be that way. It's not fair. It's not right. It should be studied. But not by me, because I'm too tired to study it. Just kidding. That's another age joke. That was another age joke. Did you guys get it? Yes or no? Okay. We do a little painting under the chinny chin chin here. I already asked this yesterday. I forget what everyone said. Have y'all seen the Backrooms movie? And if so, is it good enough to go see? I've been seeing a lot of edits of it, and it looks pretty good, but I can't tell. Brother, I'm 26. Shut. You're becoming Unk Gray. You've only just reached legal drinking age in your country. Okay, okay. Cook me. I understand. 21. Yeah, I got there last year. Whoop. Okay, yeah, that's kind of good. I need to go like out and around here. Up a little further. Okay, and boom. 1, 2, 3. Let's make this really small, and a little shadow underneath this, and underneath this, and even underneath this as well a little bit here. Shadow probably under here. And one under here. Little shadow here as well. Probably should actually be a little lower here, like that. This one should be like here-ish. This one should low-key be like... Shouldn't it? I think so. Because it protrudes off his back. So I think we should have some shadow going off like here. Whoop! Ooh. I used to play Backrooms games with my brother all the time, so I hope the movie is the right vibe. I've heard it's, like, pretty accurate, because it's, like, the guy that made it is, like, the teenager who made all the, like, animations on YouTube back in the day that got it, like, super popular, which I think is really cool. So hopefully, I think it should be, it's probably good. I'm thinking it's good. The reviews are agreeing with me. Like, most of the reviews are really positive on that movie, so I think probably it's pretty good, if I had to guess. Okay, I don't know how much more we should shade this. We already have some decent shading on it. I don't know how much more we should realistically do. Let's go up a little more. From here to like here. From here to like here. Then we shade all this in. We're kind of cooking. Okay, okay. Let me work. It's kind of going well. It made more than Grogu and Schmogu. The director is 20 years old. Yeah, I think it's kind of peak, though. Or whatever it's called. By the way, what is the thing you're drawing? Okay, this is a dinosaur with spikes on him. Cold dinosaur. He's drawing a kaiju. The theme was thorns. Yeah, it's for KAIJUNE, which is like it's an event that goes on in June where everyone draws a bunch of different monsters. I think mine's pretty good so far today. I think it's better than yesterday's. Yesterday, we essentially just drew a bat. It was not my finest work. But, you know, it got done. So, better than a kick in the head. Okay, I kind of want to move on. I don't think we've done enough shading yet, though. We need to do a little more shading first. Then we can move on. But I really want to move on to the next section. It's okay. It's okay. Just lock in, Talon. Just lock in. I want to move on to lighting because I've never done it correctly before. Every time I do lighting, it looks terrible. So I'm hoping the video I saw will help me do a little better today. Okay. Let's do here as well a little bit. Okay. I don't think we've shaded him enough. We need to shade, like, low-key, we need to shade, like, all of this. Like, this whole section needs shaded, realistically. No, even more, I think. Like... There we go. That, and then, like, let's erase this right here. And then everything below that, I think, needs inked. Or shaded. Might be overdoing it a little bit, but we'll see. No, I actually don't think we overdid it at all. I think this looks good. Boom. Something like this. Yes. Yes. Now we're cooking. Okay. I think we could do to shade it even more, but for right now we're just gonna let it chill. Why is this hard? Like, in a bad way or a good way? So like a chicken? Yes, a chicken with no feathers. It's looking really good. Okay, thank goodness. Because this is stressing me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I think it would look better if I just shaded, like... I don't want to overshade it, though. But, like, genuinely, like... The more shading I add, the better it kind of looks. Hold on. Maybe it's just... Boom. Okay. I think we low-key should shade more of this leg, though. Like this needs shaded. And this leg needs shaded, like, a lot more. This whole leg should be, like, in utter darkness, almost. Something like that. Some slight. Then we need to, like, cut in here for this toe. And then a little bit of this toe as well. No, that's too much. Too much shading. Well, maybe. What about that? Let me erase like this to there. Uh-oh. What was that? I don't know, we'll let it slide for now. Alright, let's move on to some highlights. Have you heard of this new thing called an iPhone? So a person. In a good way, of course. Okay, perfect. Featherless biped. That is man. Behold a man! Okay. Now, I learned recently about the color dodge layer, which I've never used before. How do I use it? I don't know, to be honest. But we're going to try and figure it out. Let's grab a blue color. And maybe lighten it a little bit. I don't actually know how this works. We're supposed to use a really saturated color, apparently. Wow, that is too much, I think. I guess I don't really understand what the color dodge function does. Ooh, it looks like just coloring normally to me. Well, I thought I understood how to do this. Hold on. Ooh. Maybe I didn't get it at all. One sec. It's supposed to look like really like highlighted and saturated. Maybe I'm just... Wouldn't the spike on the tail have a shadow? Yes, it absolutely would. You're right. Hold on. Got a little ahead of myself there, looking to start the highlights. Low-key, all these spikes have shadows. This one would have like a small shadow. Okay, this is going pretty well so far, I think. Okay, we got some shadows on him. This would look to be shadowed a lot more, like up to here. This would probably be almost entirely engulfed. Okay, now we're shadowed pretty heavily. Now I can try to go to the lighting layer and try to do something. I don't know what yet, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay, that looks kind of neat. Let's try this green. Yeah, that kind of works. We'll try this. Use the same color as the base color and see if it looks different. This is the best thing you've drawn yet. Thank you. Okay, let's try the same color as the base color. I think it's this. Definitely looks lighter, but I think this has more character. This green we have here. Ugh. Splish splash, I was taking a bath all along a Saturday night. Rub-a-dub, relaxing in the tub, thinking everything was alright. Then I got out the bath and I stepped out the door. Something, something, out on the floor. A splish splash. I jumped back in the bath. How was I to know there was a party going on? I was a splishing and a splashing. I don't know the rest of the words. All I know is there was a party going on. Zombie Nessie is very close second, so colorburn layer makes the color lighter. Wait, who sings that song? I actually don't know. Oh, you're gonna say, let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. Funny. I sing that song. I know your joke, Fire King. I've beat you to the punchline. You've been defeated once more by me. Talent Stallings. Let's get a little bit of color here. Yeah, this probably is the coolest thing I've ever drawn. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty sick so far. Hmm. What do we think? Cool or nah? Tisk, rude blob. He's so mean to me for no reason. I was genuinely asking. Yeah, right. I know what you are. Don't worry, Fire King. He's getting canceled. What? Why? Bad streamer. Okay, okay, fine. I apologize. I don't know who sings that song, though. Cool. I think it looks pretty neat. Is it post-worthy? Probably not, but I think it's pretty cool. Alright, now I need another color. A complementary color. So the opposite of what we had before. I think that's what complementary means. I don't remember. And then we can produce a second kind of highlight. Like a different kind of light as well. We should probably have this one actually underneath it like this. Like so. I can't tell if this is making it better or worse, but we are doing it. He looks kind of like he's like neon lit or something. I think it's too much. Hold on. Let's do something like this. Just something very like slight and small. Some kind of barely noticeable, even. Oh my goodness! I've sneezed 400 times in the past, like, 2 minutes. You should post it with a speed paint on TikTok, YouTube, or Insta. That could be fun, but every time I make a speed paint, it makes people sick because it moves so quickly. He's cool as ice. Ooh, he's neat. I feel like my icicles are not super icicle-y. I need to spend more time rendering those, I think, if I want it to look really icicle-y. Like, they should really be like a highlighted color of blue or something. Hold on. Like, if I were being like... Wow, that's not right at all. Like, if... Hold on. If they weren't white and they were blue, I could, like, turn them into... I wonder... I don't know. Maybe I could do it anyways. Let's try. Shall we? That's not the right color. Something like this. Then I could add, like, a... So the problem with icicles, they aren't shaped like this, really. They'd be more like... They'd have straighter lines, like... I'm not gonna be able to do it, because... Hold on, let me try to draw it off of the dinosaur. They're more like rocks. So it'd be more like, if I wanted to draw one... Okay. I wouldn't start off with such like a rounded shape. I'd start off with more of like a rocky shape. You know what I mean? Almost like a crystal of some kind. Then I would do something like... Essentially make like little cutouts of the crystal structure. Make it a little easier to, like, actually sell the whole idea that it's, like, a rock formation and not, like, I don't know. I don't know, I would need reference photos for sure for this kind of thing, but it'd be something like that. Then I'd go, like, a really light blue or something. I'd, like, color it in. And then probably replace those black things with, or yeah, the middle center black things with white instead of black. That way it kind of sells that it's like the edge of the crystal, not like, I don't know, the outline or something. Something closer to this, I think, would be more accurate for an icicle. And then we'd add the, like, sheen on one edge or whatever. Oops. And maybe have, like, darker blues deeper in there for, like, different parts of the crystal structure. Like, maybe only the edges would actually be that light blue. The, like, non-colored areas would be, like, this darker blue. That kind of, like... I don't know. I definitely would need a reference image, but... something more similar to that, I think, would be a better suit for the icicle structure. Or at least crystals. Rocky mentioned, okay. Water is a liquid. I know it's not a solid, but air is air. Mineral. Ooh. Rocky mate bad statement. Kind of looks like a sword. Yeah, a little bit. Alright, well, fellas, what time is it? 2:04. We are officially over time. I was going to stream for longer today, but now I have to prep for the interactive stream tomorrow. So, you know, I'm going to give myself a little slack here to do that. Yes, I'm excited for the interactive stream tomorrow. I think we'll have fun. I think we'll all have a good time. Time for you to get a watch. I have 3 over there. Don't test me. Don't play with me. Alright, tomorrow, interactive stream. Tell your friends, tell your family, everybody hop on. We're gonna have a good time. You said that yesterday, too. Yesterday, I unplugged my microphone by accident, and I literally could not continue stream, if you remember correctly. So don't play with me, Fire King. It's just an unfortunate set of circumstances. 2 streams where he promises to go longer, but doesn't. What? What time, though? Noon Eastern Standard Time. That's the time. Be there or be square. Accident. It was an accident! I was unplugging my tablet! Not cool, guys. Not cool. Hold on, let me save my little guy here. We're gonna call it KAIJUNE 3_Thorn. Save. I think it looks pretty good overall. Could be better, but you know, it could be a lot worse. Alright, fellas. Thank you. I want numbers, please. Which in PM is... yeah, 12 PM Eastern Standard Time. 5 PM UK time. Ooh. Alright, fellas. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Talon, also is GoatBlob. If you enjoyed the stream, maybe consider liking and subscribing. We do these streams pretty frequently, so it could be cool if you become a regular. Make sure you do something creative today, whether it is drawing, painting, or writing your own book. Whatever you do, make sure you love it. Your side quest for today is to... Drumroll, please. I can't think of anything in time. Your side quest for today is to... Have we done Draw a Monster yet? Did we do... Can we have a hint for the interactive? Oh yeah, that's what we normally used to do. Your hint for the interactive is... Monstrous. That's your hint for the interactive. And your side quest for today is to... Did we do Draw a Monster yet? Have we done Draw a Monster? Hold on, let's check. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be a bad streamer for this, for not knowing. Hold on, let me go to side quests. Draw your favorite flower. Before that, it was Draw a Chatter. I don't think we've done Draw a Monster yet, have we? Let's look around. That one's not Draw a Monster. Make a new friend. Yeah, okay. Today is Draw a Monster Day. Your side quest is to draw a monster. The scarier, the better. But yeah, that is all we have for today. So thanks so much for watching. I will see you all tomorrow. I better see you all tomorrow. Interactive stream. It'll be fun. Anyways, yeah. Bye, guys. Boop. Nope. Boop. There we go. Later, guys.